Okay, this is a much better place to film and walk up. We're here. We finally found the Durham Convention Center. Us Tennessee rednecks got lost, but hey, we're heading in here now. We're gonna see what we can find at IshCon. And here we are. We are at IshCon. It was cool, everybody. I got to talk to Seth Bayer. We met JB. Let's see who else we see in here. There's some Marvel Legends for coming up on. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at the dios. That's pretty sweet. There's some more stuff on the other side we'll check out here in a little bit. And somewhere in here we get to meet William Golden. Got one of my first giveaway. So we'll kind of walk around and scan everything a little bit and see what we can find before we come back and make any purchases. Mostly Legends here. I see some Batmobile. He's got the tumbler over in there. There's a Batmobile and the Joker mobile. So let's get on the other side of this, see what else we can find. Oh, there we go, Batman and Bane. 80 bucks. I mean, that's not terrible aftermarket. It's only like a $10 markup. You got Metallo, some older gold labels. Got the Professor X down there in the bottom. That went back up on pre-order for GameStop here a while back. There's an old GIJoe. And I just noticed I've lost my spouse. There's Shredder, Super 7s, Thundercats. Some Funkos. Excuse me, if I get in your way, just tell me to move. Psylocke. That's not a bad figure. Skullbuster, that's cool. Firestar. Oh, the new Wolverine. 50. Whew, he is hard to find, though. I've got that one, the Chase Andre, the Chase Cena, the Fame Bray Wyatt Ultimate. How much is that thing? 40 bucks. Deadpool, Moira, and Firestar. Old Man Wolverine. Oh, X-Force. That one's not bad. What's behind him there? Cyclops. Another Cyclops. This is one right here I'm going to consider. Oh, Mega Red. I just kind of seeing what you got.
So we got the X-Men on this side, the Avengers and Spider-Man on that side.
Oh, cool.
Makes looking for someone a little bit easier.
Maverick, Domino, it's Mr. Sinister. It looks pretty sweet. 35. I wouldn't mind to have the Wendigo wave if I can find it reasonably priced. So you got Wolverine, Nightcrawler. I don't know if it'll all be here. No, we have to dig through and see. They got at least 2 pieces though. You find anything, lady? Purple gang table. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That is sweet. 80 on the Joker mobile. I can't see a price, but he's got his Batmobile. Oh, his tank. 550, 120 for Catwoman. Some more Joes. And here we go, multiverse. Catwoman, Batman. Which Batman we got? It's the Platinum Skydive. Is that a Platinum Gordon? Yep. Kind of sad when you're seeing all this stuff and you're thinking, hey, I've got most of this already. Oh, there we go. I've actually got one of those in my backpack. Aquaman Fire Joker Artist Series. What is that one? Oh yeah, the Jokerized Joker. Joker, Captain Atom, Parallax Nightwing. Now one thing, guys, I would like to find is the Platinum Batman from Justice League. There's another Azrael. Oh, there we go, Azbat. 50 bucks, that's not a bad price for Azbat. Slide that back in there. Wave Rider, Dreadlands. Well, we got some stuff here I might consider. We'll come back and check this out in a minute. Let's head over now to see what else we can find. Here we go. Look up there. Little Spider-Man stuff. Godzilla, some Mythic Legions. That's Wolverine. 40 for that cap. The cap's pretty sweet, I have to say. Tigra. What Spidey we got back there? Hammerhead. Thor, some Star Wars. Got some comics over in here. How you guys doing? Pretty good. Oh, Street Fighter 2 Super 7s.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be up the crowd.
Chun-Li, Ryu, or Ryu, ever how you want to say it, I don't know. There it is. AEWs. All the Four Horsemen stuff's over there. I kind of stayed away from that table as it is busy. Some comics. Batman with a gun, hey. There's a Batwing, I didn't see that. Older X-Men. Got a Robin King there. Another doll scene. Oh, look at the diorama of Street Fighter. That is sweet. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Some Lucy's. Joe Fix-It Hulk. And the 2-pack. Alright, some more cool stuff here. Let's move on around, see what other stuff we can find. Here we go. Hey, how are you? Pretty good. Oh, look at Doctor Strange, Godzilla. Some Super 7 up in here, Cliff Burton. First time I'm putting eyes on the Cliff Burton of Metallica. That's pretty cool. Foot Soldier.
Special guest of the Man Collects.
Hey, how's it going, Seth?
Now we're having an Inception
My first
moment.
ever Inception on my YouTube channel.
That's the thing. You're inside me, I'm inside you.
That
It's
is
Inception.
awesome.
That's how it works. So, see anything cool so far?
That's stuff I want to buy, but nothing I pulled the trigger on yet.
This thing, if you're a Rambo guy, this thing
love
is,
Rambo.
This thing is awesome. I have all three of them.
I watched your videos on
They're
those.
fantastic.
I saw the Mezco 89 Batman too. I think I may get that.
Yeah, that thing is choice. But I think this is what I'm here for, because I have it already, but I need the throne, and I didn't get the throne.
Are those? I've heard stories about those not being that great QC wise and stuff.
No, they're pretty good. I mean, I've never had any issues with them. But again, I only get the Conan. Ones. I don't buy any of the other ones because I stick with the Arnold stuff. But yeah, I do possibly need the throne, so I'm gonna have to see if I can finagle a deal with this gentleman. But guys, check out the Man Collects. Go subscribe to his channel. Check him out.
I don't have to say who this guy is.
He hunts more than I do, so that's I've scaled back on the hunting a little bit these days.
Well, I did say when you stepped away from MCE, I told my wife, I want to start it now. I was like, because YouTube just lost one attractive, little bit tubby YouTube toy hunter. They need another one.
And there you go. So make sure you go check out my man, the Man Collector.
Here we go. We're checking out some custom figures. Check this stuff out, guys. The guy 3D printed some of them, but he used hot glue to make some of that stuff there. Look at the Ghost Riders.
I just 3D printed it, one piece at a
Look
time.
amazing. Excellent.
I got a big printer.
Transformers back there.
If you need touch-ups, like on the neck, because people have been grabbing it, I brought black.
That is awesome.
Exact black to touch up the neck.
We're about to get some pictures of that. That's thumbnail material right there.
Citadels,
We have got to take a look at this thing. That looks awesome. Castle Grayskull diorama. That is sweet. That is sweet. Lynn, Tila.
Attention, also.
Hey, recognize that one. The only Mythic Legion I own is that one.
Go for it. Get what you want.
That kind of gives me a Lord of the Rings vibe.
Tables off. No limit.
Alrighty, let's make our way around a little bit more. Alright guys, I didn't realize it when I came down here that standing here to my right off camera is a big enabler, because she keeps talking about how cool these cosmic and mythic legions are, making me want to buy them. And I always said that is a rabbit hole I was not going to go down. But I gotta admit, they do look pretty sweet. There's the cosmics. And we're working our way around here. We'll see what kind of mythics they got. But check out these. I can get the glare off of it. Oh, I bumped it to my wife. Pretty sweet. All right, let's get around the rest of the table. All right, we're getting over to some mythics now. You got the cool looking horse there. That little demon looking guy. Oh, that looks cool. Like a big dragon man or something. I'm sure these got names, guys. I'm sorry, I just don't know them. Some more. Oh, that looks awesome. Is that some troll or fork or something? All right, we'll keep moving on down the line. Here we go, guys. Some more Mythic Legions.
Yeah, has lost first.
You said it before, okay?
What's up?
Good looking stuff here. Kelly's found her something she wants to look at. Oh, that's cool. Kind of looks like the Black Knight from Monty Python, that helmet.
It does.
It kind of looks like Legolas. Or Link on steroids. That's kind of cool looking too. Starting to get weak, guys. I'm kind of wanting one of these. We might have to get us an Mythic Legion after I said forever I wouldn't buy them. I remember seeing those online. Those everybody's trying to get those at one time. The set. I can't remember what the other one is. There we go, Anubis. Anubis in the set. That does look pretty cool, guys. We're going to turn the Merchant Skeletons. Let's check us out some Anubis here. That looks pretty sweet. As you know me, if I bought this, I'd be tempted to leave it in the box. That is cool, though. We kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of him through the window, not much. Skeletons. Some more cosmics. I think this is the one that is exclusive to the show down here.
Stop.
I like the greens on him. I'm showing barcodes. It doesn't matter about this stuff. Sorry, guys. Old habits die hard. What else we got here? Got some accessory packs. You got some Poe. That's the one Kelly was looking at.
Oh, you got a purple one?
That does look cool. Oh, I like the green one. Yeah, I like the... Alright, let's go try to fight the temptation a little bit longer and see if I end up back over here buying some Legions. But we have now made a full circle. I'm going to try to find William Golden. I have some stuff to get to him, and then we're going to go around. We're going to try to hunt a little bit more. Alright, it might be time for a big boy purchase. Mezco Batman 89 is up there. I've looked at it several times. Have yet to pull the trigger on it. Let's go up there and let's try to find it. Well, guys, I think we are done. As you can notice, the Batman Mezco, it's gone. You'll have to stick around to the end of the video to see if I got it or somebody else did. There's JB's toy trunk, and we're trying to wheel and deal. We're going to walk around here. We got William Golden down here in the corner. We're going to speak to him before we leave, and I think we're going to head out. But this has been an awesome show. Look forward to coming back to this one again. So let's go say our goodbyes, and let's get on the interstate back to Greenville. You want to be on camera, lady? I didn't figure. Ollie's and Marion. Let's run in here today, see what they got. Well, hello there, everyone. I'm going to go with you on this one because the music was so freaking loud in here, I couldn't hear myself think. But check this out right there. Now, I got to admit, my last video, if you watched my last Friday video, I showed that during my haul, and I didn't even have this clip in the video. So, yep, that was a YouTube blooper here for the Man Collects. But this is where we found our Red Skull figure at, was the Marion Ollies. They had a bunch of them there, as you can see. Also the classic Loki, and then they had Captain Carter. Brandon Blevins Photography, a guy who follows me on Instagram. That's his Instagram handle. He gave me a hot tip that this Ollie's actually had the Red Skull figure. That's one I was trying to find, but I think I gave you a shout out last video when I forgot to actually include the footage of me finding it. But here we go, looking at the rest of the stuff that they had. We got our usual stuff been seeing there. Down there you got the X-Men 3-pack again, with Forest, Jubilee, and Storm. They got the Rogue figures, a bunch of those, same as the other Ollies do right now. That's an awesome figure, by the way. I was pointing it out there. I actually got that one here a while back. Jimmy Woo. I'm actually looking at Jimmy Woo over here on the shelf. I've got to open that one of these days and get Jimmy out here and pose on the shelf somewhere. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm going down. They had one of the 2-packs, the Black Widow and Red Guardian. I have not seen that in an Ollie's in quite a while. They must have found that buried somewhere. I've been tempted to buy one of these, guys. I've already got it. I don't really want one to take the figures out of the box. Now, if they do get the other one that has Banshee, Gambit, and, oh man, who's the third? Can't remember off the top of my head right now. Maybe Psylocke, but I would like to have that one to take out of the box. They still got some Hand Ninjas there, a couple of those. Those are awesome figures, by the way. Oh, we got some Zoranas. I did look through these GIJoe. They didn't have any Crimson Guard. I don't think they even had Dusty. They just had a bunch of Zoranas and then Lady J, and they had a bunch of the Snake Eyes movie figures. Speedball, they had a case of Speedball back in there. I didn't dig them all out. They had 6 Speedball. And then Tarantula, Super Adaptable. That is an awesome figure, by the way. And there we go, the Sky Cycle. Brandon actually sent me a picture of the Sky Cycle. He knew I've been looking for that as well. But then I asked him about the Red Skull figure, and they had it too. So that was pretty sweet. You got Lady Daredevil, Elektra. We're taking a look at a couple of Sky Cycles. Now, I did get the Sky Cycle off Amazon during Prime Day. They were $25 a piece on Amazon, so we could have saved $10, I guess, if I'd have got them here. But, we still got them. That's all that matters. What else we got going on? We got some Star Wars going on here. I don't know what this guy with the camera is doing. He needs to move a little bit slower. He's just flying all over everything. Like I've said before, I would fire the dude, but he's family and I feel bad for him. Those Bo-Katan figures are showing up all over the place on Ollie's right now as well. The 3 3/4, then the 6" as well. Some other Star Wars stuff. There's some Chrysanthemum. I've been tempted to buy that as well, but I'm not a big Star Wars figure guy. I like buying some of the ships, but I don't have a lot of the figures. Trying to stay in my lane, mostly because I've got so much crap in here I can't fit much more. I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay, here we go. We're going to see what else we can find. Got a telescope up there, some model kits. I love those GIJoe Universal Monster diecasts. Those are awesome. That was the first time I think I'd seen Roy Fokker. The Black Beauty Green Hornet model kit. I used to put model kits together quite regularly when I was younger, but I haven't done it in a while. But been tempted to buy some, but don't know if I got the time. There's a Captain Carter shield. I'd like to have that thing too. Hey Archer, you know, with Nerd Affiliated, they had them on sale on Amazon for $30-some. He got one of those and sent me the link. I started to get it. I wish now I had. There's a Chase Shinsuke Nakamura. All kinds of Ric Flair, all kinds of starting lineup. This is like a little auxiliary, how do you say that? Auxiliary toy aisle they had set up. That big eyeball thing down there from Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if I actually look at it or not. That's another one I've been tempted to buy that I don't need to buy just because it's $10. Here we go. Going to look at it now. Xanathar, or whatever his name is. The owlbear is awesome. I am glad I bought one of those. I don't care if it is something, not a usual line I collect. And we got the usual Ollie's hits here. Those punch buggies, man, they must not have sold very well, or they must have overproduced them or something, because there are buttloads of those all over Ollie's stores as well. I think I said as well like 50,000 times during this clip. There's the eyeball, one of the things held over from the Ghostbuster stuff that they had. Got some Transformers, some Motu, some Masterverse. What else we got? Got some Power Rangers, Clamp Champ. We're getting close to the end of the clip here, guys. Trying to see why I need to sign out. I'm trying to watch both things, the screen and my little time bar down here. We're spinning around, still seeing what we can find. Those little art prints there are really, really cool. Ross has got them. Now they're starting to get them, but that's going to be the end of the clip, guys. Thanks for watching. Welcome everyone to Target in good old Johnson City, Tennessee. We're going to run back here this morning and check the toy section before we hit the road to IshCon. Here we are. Ooh, Sentinel Prime. I don't know if I saw that one or not. But looky here what we've already seen. They've got not only him, but we found him again, Sportsmaster. This cyborg figure looks awesome. I have to look around and see if they got the platinum anywhere. What else we got back there? Dark Knights of Steel, Jim Gordon, Dark Knights of Steel. Yep. We got Sportsmaster and a Cyborg Superman so far today. Optimus Primal, Superman 2-pack. Oh, they've got Nogahide. I've seen him a couple of times in Target now, so we're seeing some Joes in our usual hunting grounds this morning. Oh, I don't know if I showed these or not. There you go for Cyborg and then Sportsmaster. Alrighty. Got some Simpsons figures. We've got Homer, we got Bart, and then another Bart. And they're trying to find these things. These Simpsons figures are awesome. This scale here, I'll probably not go all in, but yeah, we're going to get us some of those. Warbird, they changed their pegs over here, but they don't have any of the stuff, or they might have had it. I haven't been in this area since last weekend. All right, that Corvette down there is awesome. Stingray Hot Wheels Mega Blocks. That may be a purchase one of these days. There's an Iron Man Model 20. There's some kid down the aisle with his parents, and I came down, he kept telling his dad, I don't want Luigi, I just want King Boo. Like, I hear you, little man. All right, I think that's going to do it for now. We're going to see if we can track us down another Cyborg and just see what else they got. Well, that was funny, the guy heard me talking to my phone, and he came around the corner and scanned Cyborg. Sadly, that's the only Cyborg they got, so no platinum, but still, it's cool to see the Cyborg figure. Still got that 4-pack. We got some AEW we'll look at here in a second. And that's a new one, Star Wars. There's Claudio, what was his name in WWE? Cesaro. I always thought he was a good wrestler. So who else is in this wave? This has the, I think, who's the Chase is in this one? I can't can't remember. Huh. But they do have this figure. It looks ridiculous. I don't know why. I just don't care for that. Ryan Danielson. Oh, I didn't get the barcode in case somebody wants to try to find him. There's Mox. I always enjoyed him. I like what I've seen of him in AEW, which I haven't watched a lot. And then I liked him when he was in The Shield as Dean Ambrose. And there is Wheeler Yuta. He's got some kind of belt there, Pure Champion. Oh, he's got blood on him. So yeah, we got 4 of the 6-figure wave here. We've missed the chases, obviously. We're gonna line those up for a picture, then we'll hang them back up there with Thunder Rosa. What else we got, guys? There's He-Man. That He-Man is awesome. Triclops is a nice figure as well. There's Keldor. I'm gonna hang these back up for him. Gotta take care of the Target store here. This is one of the better stores as far as employees go. There we go, and that goes back there. Responsible toy hunting. Nothing up there on the turtles. So we got some AEW multiverse finds so far this morning. We'll have to see what else we got. There's some of the new Mutant Mayhem. They've actually wiped it off of this end cap. Got some Transformers out. Ooh, no Transformers 1 end cap. That's kind of neat. What do they got? Brawn and Wheeljack. Got the Little People set down here. Uh-oh, somebody collects those things. And over here, oh, they got the Optimus. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Skyquake, you got the Optimus there, Target Truck. Optimus Primal. That thing does look pretty cool. It's $55. Power of Primes, Leader Class. There's a barcode. That's only 54 bucks. I kind of thought it'd be more than that. Yeah, pretty sweet Optimus Prime. They got 3 of them here. Definitely want to take some pictures of that. Alright guys, we're going to check out some die cast. We're going to take a look at some Lego. Where's C-3PO? Let's just go look at the Lego while we're here. It won't take that long to scan it. It's not that big of an aisle. They sold all the Batmobiles. There's the... This, you can buy this thing now, no longer street dated. I'll probably get that eventually, but not today. It's $65. Alright, got it trained in there. It's cool. Look at this. I haven't seen this advertised yet. The Bowser Express train. That'd be cool to get and do the power-up thing with it. Huh, that's pretty cool. Alright guys, let's go look around at some diecast. If we find anything, you'll see it. If not, that may wrap us up for Johnson City Target. Here we go. New Lego stuff up here. The sadly overpriced helicarrier set. Thor and Surtur. I'll get that one eventually. That one down there will be a purchase only if I find it on clearance. I kind of think that Dark Falcon looks pretty neat too. I've heard a lot of Star Wars, well, actually Lego channels I watch, some of the Lego Star Wars guys not digging that Dark Millennium Falcon. But that's okay. Not everybody can like everything, right? Alright, we got any new turtles? Nope, still the older ones here. Legends selection sucks. What else we got? Yeah, these are $4.97. These things are 99 cents a piece if you find them at Ollie's. That's a different wave than the one I've got. Crap, I shouldn't have seen that. Let's see. That's kind of cool. Little cage thingy there. Rumble cage. I haven't seen that before, I don't think. If I have, I haven't noticed it. Well, let's see if we can play with this thing. Whoa. That's pretty cool. A pop and lock T-Rex inside. Huh. Let's see if I can maneuver this thing around to look at the back of it. That's actually kind of neat. Kind of gives you vibes of where they're loading the Raptor in the first Jurassic Park and it knocks the cage and eats the one handler. Spared no expense and I couldn't afford an automatic door opener. Penta, Styles, Raws, not much going on in wrestling or Star Wars. I got some of the stuff off the new shipper. But we've seen that several times by now. That looks like new GIJoes up there behind Recondo. So we're going to have to dig those down and see. We'll do that off camera. I don't like having to smush you guys up against stuff, and then if I drop something, I need both my hands, so hopefully I can catch it before it hits the ground. Same ones I had last week, all red pants, Gunther. I still got the remnants of their shipper stacked up there. That was here last week as well. It's Quick Kick and Big Boa. Oh, here we go. Okay, that probably is new Joe's because, yep, it is. Cool, they got some of the new Joe's here. We'll dig those down and look at them in a second. There's Doc. There's your barcode for Doc if you're looking for him. Krang, still 1950, same old Masterverse. Still haven't seen the new wave yet. There's an out of place Page Puncher Aquaman. 37 steel for the Austin truck. Let's just see. There's Flair and Hogan. Still no, oh, Mankind, or man, they got a bunch of these down here. They have a Chasey Aussie, do they? Otis. I tell you, the DiBiase figure is either not in every box or it's just popular because you don't see that linger. Even the common, you don't see that much, at least in my area. There's more of that overpriced Shield helicarrier. At least I got plenty of them. That's a good chance getting on clearance. Anything else new? Any of the Batman sets? Still watching that baby too. Hopefully one day we'll get that on clearance. To me, that right there is a much better deal than that helicarrier. At least you do get some details. You get some minifigures. Not saying that's a deal by any means. Oh, $85 for that's ridiculous. But I need to get over it. All right, guys, we're going to check out some die-cast. We're going to dig down those figures up there and see what they are. If it is anything good, I'll show it to you. If not, we're heading on to the next spot. All right, we got to dig some stuff off the top shelf. You know what we need for that? We need something we can reach with. Before we look at what we just found, Grogu, thank you for your service to the Man Collects. All right, guys, we did have some GIJoes up there. This is the dock you saw already on down here on the shelf. They had another dock, a Jinx, and they had the Night Creeper. Night Creeper looks awesome. Yep, new GIJoes. I've seen these at GameStop. Now we're finding them at Walmart. And check your stores if you are looking for these things. There's Jinx. And there is your barcode for her. And we're going to take a picture of those in case I don't find anything else this weekend. At least I got something for a thumbnail, right? But if I do see anything else here, guys, you'll see it. But if not, we're going to head on out of here. And here we are, coming to you from the collector section. We got some pops happening, Batman stuff. I guess some of this is new. This right here gets on my nerves because people have bought these, taken the pop protector, and then returned that. Secret of the Ooze 2-packs, but you know, if I'm filming in the collector section, that means they got something. They got Master Tatsu. I saw him when I was on my road trip, but this is the first time seeing him in my area. So cool to see Tatsu showing up in full force. The back of the packaging and a barcode if you so need it. We got two Tatsus here. What else we got? The Wonder, the Rat King figure I've seen people find in this NECA comic version. Looks awesome. I'd like to get my eyes on that one too. Bride of Frankenstein. Not seeing anything else, guys. We got the shippers. Right over there is one of them. I don't see anything different on it. We may check the horror one down there and see if it has anything. They used to keep clearance items right here. Now they have TVs. Wow, $228. I need a TV for the Manhunt. Okay. Anyways, let's go look around so I can find anything else. But yes, we have Master Tatsu. And the words of Master Tatsu, he's going to tell us now on the Man Collects. Go, hunt, find toys. Yes, Master Tatsu. Well, we are in the Fort Henry Drive Walmart, which hasn't had anything in a while, but check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Naked Mikey. We just saw this thing in Johnson City. I got 6 of them here. Barcode. And not only do they have a buttload of that, you come down here And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tatsu. So that's pretty cool to see. So yeah, man, some resellers want to come in here and rip off a lot of good people. It's a bad thing. But yeah, cool to see all those. And awesome to see all those. Now, as far as anything else here in collectors, I don't see anything else. They've had that damaged platinum disruptor. Nobody wants that crap. It's actually on clearance for like 15 bucks, and still nobody's buying it. But again, this store's been slow for quite a while. But you look down there, we see some stock boxes. So let's go see what they've got. Here we go, the good old Kingsport Target. We're gonna run in here this morning and see if they got anything on the shelf. I've already got a Platinum Cyborg Superman, but my Hunter's Ego, I'd like to find at least one more. So let's run in here, see if they might have it. Summer Geek Out, you have a Jamal, but check out what they've got here. They've got all of these. There is Spider-Man. Let's find a way to stack them up here. Spider-Man Pixelated, the Green Goblin, and then check this out, Doc Ock. Look at the arms. Oh, there's your barcode on Doc Ock. Guys, I don't need to spend $15 a piece for these things, but I am not gonna lie, these are very tempting. The 8-bit pixelated look is awesome. Plus the characters, man, look at that Doc Ock. We're just gonna take a picture. We got Spawny Mac 2-pack down there, some Star Wars droids, and the other usual pops here, but yes, those pixelated Spider-Man. That's pretty sweet. But let's get to the toy aisle now and see what else we can find in this fine establishment. Here we go, Kingsport Target. What do you got? 2-packs, Batman Beyond, the Superman one. Batgirl. What's the Batman? That's the Joker Eyes White Knight. Got the Hush there. Batfleck, or Dark Knights of Steel, and Jim Gordon. They got Warbird, 5 of her. She seems to be showing up more now and hanging around the shelf for more than, 5 seconds. So it's cool to see those starting to show up. Awesome looking figure, by the way. Anybody that's looking for it. Not much going on down through here. Big Bubba, any chases? Nope. We got Rosie and Jamal. So you got the whole. No, you don't have Hogan, do you? Jamal.
We're getting out here. We got what
Alright, they got the Mandalorian Privateer, 4 of them. Pentas and all that. There's U-Wings. They got the ATTE. Some of the little droids. No ghosts this morning though. We already saw the droid packs on the end cap. And that SmackDown 4-pack. Nobody's buying those. Those seem to be stacking up, but every Target I go to. Older wave of Masterverse there. Not a bad wave. They sold all their Street Sharks. Alright guys, I've already walked down the diecast aisle. There's nothing down there worth really showing, so we're going to head over to collectors. If we see anything over there, you will see it, but if not, that may wrap us up for this one. Oh, there's another Simpsons. There's a family pack. Waha. Alright guys, I'm over here in the stock box. I got an accomplice today. Jared Pritchard's with me. We just found us a box of McFarlane, and looky here, another Platinum Superman. Jared's going to take this one. I've already found me one, but he was going to let me film it to show it on the channel here. But we've got him. We have got the Manhunter's Platinum. What else we got down in here? We got a, what's this one? Oh, Tim Drake Robin. I forgot about him.
I got him at GameStop.
And then we've got a common, I'm going to guess, Cyborg. Yep, there is the common. And then we've got Mr. Reverse Flash. I like that figure too.
Platinum heavy today.
And then the one that eluded me until I went out of town last week. Now there's one of these Johnson City too. There is Sportsmaster. So yes, we got a whole flock of Platinums this morning, and plus some more boxes to nose through. So we're going to see what else we can find. Oh, that was fun. It's cool to see Jared and cool to find some figures. He was wanting that Cyborg Superman, so I'm glad he got that. That was a win-win situation. I wanted to find another one. I found another one. He wanted to get one. Now he's going to get him one. And he is headed now, he said, to get that one of those Tatsus I just saw in the Fort Henry Mall, or Fort Henry Walmart, I mean. They got a bunch of those Green Goblins. I only got one Doc Ock. No, there's some more. Okay, we're going. I thought about getting those. I think I'm going to long game that. No, they got a Fei Long. And I did look through the rest of those boxes. Really, guys, I didn't really see anything else in there. There's a lot of Transformers boxes, but I'm not going to open all that. It was fun finding that McFarlane box, though. I told Jared when we got that box open, I was like, man, if this is Cyborg Platinum, I was like, you can have the figure if you'll just let me film it and take a picture. No Marvel cards over here. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for the Kingsport Walmart or Target. Good hunting this morning. Found us another Platinum. Found another wave of those other Platinums I've been looking for. And we got a Krusty doll here and a phone. I didn't even talk about the stuff I'm seeing here. There you go, some more Toddy Max. That right there, guys, I am tempted to get that after getting the Batmobile, but I just don't really have room for it. Especially that camouflage tumbler I still got coming, then the Batman Forever Batmobile. Whenever it does come out, but yep. See anything else, you will see it. But if not, we're gonna get out of here. Johnson City Mall, we're gonna run inside here, go up here to this little corridor, we're gonna make a right, and we're gonna check out GameStop. Let's go see what they got. Here we are in GameStop. One thing they got the new re-release of Juggernaut and Colossus. I actually had this pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. There might be a chance you'll see this in upcoming online haul video, but that is cool. I was glad they put that back out. I never did price that on secondary market, but I'm sure it wasn't cheap. There's a Saber. What do we got over here? Spawny Mac. We got the manga Batman. No Platinum though. And the Fidgetals. You got two of the Superman there. Worlds at War. Glow in the Dark Doomsday. A couple of Toddy Mac packs. Game of Thrones, Frostbite Dragon, the Bug. Not much going on in Marvel Legends outside of that 2-pack. Kinda hoping he might have had Ghost Rider, or I saw a post on Instagram that Silver Surfer is starting to show up. That's pretty cool. Another Platinum. I've seen a lot of these lately as well coming back around again. We do have the Atom down here. We got the 66 figure. There's Pimp Daddy Nightwing again. There's Longbow Green Arrow, Sergeant Rock. What else we got? Oh, check this out. They got Burns, the Dracula edition of Burns. There's Radioactive Man and Furious Homer. So yeah, let's take a look at those. Who we got here first? Beachhead, and we got the Cobra Eel. Burns' box is beat up a little bit. That sucks. If I can get this out of there. That's a beefy little figure. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty cool. The butt hair like Gary Oldman's Dracula. There's a barcode on him. Let's take a look at Radioactive Man. I think he lights up. That is pretty sweet as well. Barcode. Yes, the symbol lights up on his chest. Pretty sweet. Let's take a squat here for a second. There is Furious Homer. The paint in the swim. Okay, it was paint in the swimming pool. I remember him getting painted or turned green and kind of going like a Hulk-like rampage. I couldn't remember the deal of how he got green. All right, guys, I'm going to turn the camera off. We're going to take some pictures of these, and we'll look around some more and see what else we can find. Here we are, everyone, back in the man hut again to wrap up another toy hunting adventure here on the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris, and you are watching The Man Collects, and I want to thank you for taking time to watch the video here on YouTube. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get into it, guys. Weekend toy hunting time. A little bit different stuff this weekend. Well, kind of the same stores I'm always in, but we did go to IshCon in Durham, North Carolina. I want to give one more real quick plug for IshCon. That was one of the best shows that I have been to be quite honest. Good vendors, nice people down there. I got to meet a lot of people I've been always wanted to meet through this journey, so that was fun as well. But anyone who is on the bubble about going to IshCon this year, I highly recommend it. Hopefully you'll get to go next year, because that show is now going to be on the rotation of ones that I go to every year. So as long as they keep doing IshCon, the Man Collect's going to keep going to Durham and checking that out. But we did talk about that, so now let's get into some cool stuff we saw on the weekend hunt that didn't quite break into the top 3. But we saw a lot of stuff at IshCon, but the Four Horsemen stuff, the Mythic Legions and the Cosmic Legions. Now, I've tried to stay away from that stuff because I buy enough as it is, guys. I don't need to take on too many more lines, or I'm going to have to get a couple more jobs to pay for all this crap. But I do have to say, I kind of get it a little bit now with the Mythic Legions and the hype over the Cosmics. They do look really, really good. For the price point,
for the detailing and stuff you get on those figures. They are really nice. So I got to say, I can see why people were drawn to those so much. But it was cool to get to see all the setup there and everybody picking through those and getting to look at some of the figures. But the dioramas that people had set up with the Mythic Legions, that was probably the coolest part. They had the Castle Grayskull scene there you saw. That looked really good. I like to be able to make those things. I'm not that artistic, but like I said, they did look cool to see, and the figures do look good. But that was part of the cool stuff we saw over the weekend. What else did we see? We saw new GIJoe classifieds at Walmart. We saw Doc, Jinx, and Night Creeper. I've been seeing them at GameStop a lot lately. Now they're showing up at Walmart. So if you did miss them at GameStop, keep checking your Walmart stores. Hopefully you can track those down. Really like those new classifieds, even though I haven't bought any of them yet. What else did we see? I'm having to look at my notes up here, guys. I apologize for that. We got the new Simpsons Deluxe figures. We saw the Green Furious Homer. We saw Dracula, Mr. Burns. And then we saw Radioactive Man. I saw slides for those during the SDCC stuff. I didn't know those were coming out already. But we did find all of them there at the GameStop in Johnson City Mall. Those are really cool to see. Some really nice figures. I really like what Jakks Pacific is doing with the Simpsons line. I'm not going all in on those and getting everything, but I am going to be investing some money in that line because I do like those Simpsons figures. What else we got? We saw, some NECA. We saw some of the new hot NECA that's out. Now, I saw them at several Walmarts. I want to talk about the Fort Henry Drive, though, because they had 6 of the battle damaged, or as I like to call him, and other people were calling him, the naked Michelangelo from the last Ronin. But 6 of those figures there in that one store. And then I go down the shelf, and Tatsu, they got 6 Tatsu figures. That's the most I've seen of those things in one store, but it was cool to see them. I know those are kind of highly sought-after figures right now, and it was cool to see that many of them in store, but if you're trying to find them, guys, they're showing up at Walmarts like crazy now around here. Hopefully you can track one down pretty soon. Either one of those figures, whichever one you're trying to find, they do look cool. All right, enough rambling on about that. Let's get down to it. Let's talk about the top 3 coolest things, in my opinion, that I saw over the weekend. And as we always do, we're starting with number 3. Number 3 is a 2-pack we saw in GameStop. That is Colossus and Juggernaut. That 2-pack looks awesome. That was out the first time. I went back and forth several times about buying it and didn't. I didn't get the one I saw in GameStop because I do have one on the way from Big Bad Toy Store. I should actually have that for today as you're watching this video. It should be in on Monday. So we'll hopefully get that in. I can show it to you on Wednesday's video there during some online hauls. But that 2-pack looks great. If you're all trying to find it, it is $75 if you find it in GameStop. I would assume Target and some places may end up with that as well. I don't know, but I know right now as far as retail, it seems to be showing up in GameStop stores. So hopefully you can find one of those if you don't have one on pre-order somewhere. Okay, that is number 3. So what is number 2? Number 2 is all those wonderful McFarlane that Jared and I saw in the Kingsport Target. You had Sportsmaster, the Manhunters, you had Reverse Flash, the Common Cyborg, Tim Drake Robin, and the coup de grace, another Platinum Cyborg Superman. Now, I've already got that figure. I found it in Williamsburg last week during my road trip. But in my hunter's pride, I wanted to find it at least one more time, that Platinum, and we saw it there in the Kingsport Target. Jared grabbed that figure, so I didn't pick it up. I've already got one, so he took that one. But it was cool to see it at least one more time. And, I'll keep trying to look. I may find another one, who knows. But at least I got to see it at least one more time at retail. But those are all those figures, definitely number 2 for the weekend hunt. So that brings us down to it. Number 1. What was number 1? A lot of you that watch my channel probably figured those Platinums are going to be number 1. But nope. Number 1 is IshCon. And when I say IshCon, I mean the entire experience. It was just a great show, guys. Got to meet a lot of people down there. It was exciting for me to get to meet for the first time. William Golden, he's followed my channel probably pretty close from the beginning of when I started on YouTube. He won my first giveaway I did for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. He's an enabler. He sends me pictures all the time. It makes me want to go buy stuff. And he's been trying like crazy to get me into Mythic Legions. He might be starting to wear me down on those. It was really good to get to meet William in person. Another one that a person I have watched on YouTube since he began his channel. I can probably pretty much say I've watched every toy hunt video he's ever put out. But JB's Toy Trunk, got to meet JB. Awesome to get to meet him. I really meant to get something more of him on the channel here when he was down at that show, but I didn't really think about filming. Now, JB, he did introduce me to some other YouTubers that I've always wanted to meet. Big Dub was down there. I got to meet Big Dub. It's awesome to get to speak a little bit with him. But I got to say, the one that probably made me, I guess, geek out the hardest was Seth Bayer. When I started my channel, I had several influences that made me want to do this. Greg Cook, Kent Poole. I got to meet Kent Poole as well. Man Cave Collectible Reviews, but Seth Bayer, he was an MCE at that time. He was my favorite, I got to say. He's the one that made me want to try to do this and kind of inspired me to try it. So it's cool to get to meet him in person. Now, I got to say, as far as me geeking out, when I was recording there at Needless Toys booth and he all of a sudden comes up behind me and starts recording, that was awesome. That's probably the most starstruck moment I have had during my life, my YouTube life here. So that was pretty cool, getting to meet everybody down there and getting to chat around with them. And like I said, getting to see William and some of the others. And then Kentpool Collects. Kentpool has no idea how many things he's helped me find, because usually when something shows up in Kentpool's area, if I haven't seen it, it's about 2 to 3 weeks before I'll see it in my area. So I've used his channel a lot to find stuff on there and got to speak with him there before I left the show. Good to meet him as well. All those guys were great. It was a great weekend experience, a great hunt, a great time looking around there and talking with some friends. But IshCon, #1 for the weekend toy hunt. All right, that's enough rambling on here. I've already been going 7.5 minutes. Let's show what I bought. You want to see what I spent some money on. So now when I got down there, William Golden did have me a little grab bag of stuff he picked up for me. He got this a while back. I was trying to find it and couldn't, but he gave me the 1 of 5,000 chase of Billy Gunn. So thank you, William. I was wanting this figure. Always been a fan of Billy Gunn, back from the Smoking Gun days, the one Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, all the way through his wrestling career. So glad to have that chase figure of him to put in my wrestling figures. Oh, I'm about to lose my voice. It's like 12:30 at night. I got to hurry this up. Another thing he gave me, he got me a Thundercats #1 autographed by Devin. I need to remember where this camera's at. Autographed by Devin Moss. That is sweet. This is I love autographed books and stuff like that. This is probably going to go on the wall out here somewhere in the man cave. So thank you very much, William. I really appreciate that, man. And then the last thing, and I am going to crack this open. He gave me a lecture and said I had to open it, so I'm going to listen to him. I do have one of these in package. It's actually in pretty good shape. But he gave me one of the Better Ray Bill Marvel Select figures. I like these Marvel Selects. They get a lot of bad rap out of some of the people, but I think they're pretty nice figures. But we're going to crack this one open, and we'll have it here somewhere on the shelf. All right, that was some freebies that I got. Now, I do want to say the Man Collects is not really going down a Mythic Legions rabbit hole. However, the Spouse That Tolerates really dug the Mythic Legions figures, and Kelly said, you've got to get one of these. I said, all the figures you look at, these are the coolest ones, in her opinion, that I had seen. So, you may see the box here is empty, but we did pick us up a Mythic Legion. I can't pronounce the name. There it is on the box. You can see who he is. We did get the Dragon guy, and she didn't want me to wait. She wanted me to open it as soon as we got home last night, so he's already out of the box. But there he is. There is the first Mythic Legions figure that I have purchased. William Golden did give me the Mossman version here a while back. Now I got this cool dragon to go with that. This thing does look sweet. I'm going to try not to go too hardcore into Mythic Legions, but, as supportive as Kelly is of me doing this hobby and all this YouTube stuff, if she wants some Mythic Legions, I'm going to buy her some Mythic Legions, and I'll use that as my excuse for me to buy them, that I'm really buying them for the spouse. All right, another thing we got at IshCon, I saw this on the custom tables that some guy had made. It looked awesome. I didn't know this was like a flagship piece of the show. It was actually on some of the promotional banners, but I'm going to show the figure first here. But actually, I didn't buy this figure. Let me go ahead and tell the story. We saw this figure there, the Ghost Rider, the custom one the guy had made, and then we got the bike here. There you go. Check all of that out. That thing looks awesome. This is made from the White Knight, the Batman White Knight Multiverse Cycle. He customized it to make it Ghost Rider's bike, but I had looked at that. I wanted to buy it, but I walked away from it. And when I was walking around filming another location, Kelly snuck off. I figured she was looking at something. I know where she went to, but when I got done filming and turned my camera off, I turned back around to go look, and there she is, and she's carrying this Ghost Rider. She snuck over and bought this for me. Which, hopefully she's going to let me have it. She's been teasing me saying she's going to keep it. But that's why you got to find you a partner that supports your collecting habits, because I can't believe she snuck over and bought this thing for me. I'm going to get this guy posed on the bike. He's going behind me here somewhere where you're going to see him during the wrap-up, because this looks awesome. This was probably the best thing that I saw at IshCon all weekend with this custom Ghost Rider. So I'm glad to have this thing and can't wait to get it displayed back there so everybody can see it during the wrap-ups and whatnot. All right, what else did we buy? This is a retail purchase. I did buy this at the Fort Henry Drive Walmart. I didn't film in the toy section. This is really the only thing that I found back there is a little mini Jada Toys Hollywood Rides Party Wagon. We did get us, if I can get it up here, we got the Naked Mikey. Trying to get all the last Ronin figures as they come out, and I wanted to get this one as well, so I got this to go with the other Last Ronins that I've got. Some more IshCon pickups. I did grab this Captain America figure from the gentleman there who had it for sale. They gave me a really good price on that. It's a cool looking classic version of Captain America, so we did get that. Another Marvel Legend that I picked up. I've been eyeballing this thing for quite a while. I definitely want to take this out of the box. We did get one of the Mojo figures you saw me looking at there from that first vendor I stopped at. The last of my retail pickups for this hunt, we did get us a Radioactive Man Simpsons Deluxe figure who's going to be coming out of the box. And probably one of my favorite retail pickup from the weekend hunts, we got the Dracula Mr. Burns. This looks awesome. This thing actually reacts to UV light, which is pretty cool. You hit him with light, he actually looks like he gets burnt or whatever there. You can see a little picture in the top corner of what he does. But this is coming out of the box. This will probably be put somewhere here on my desk for display moving forward. And then my last thing the biggest purchase I made, Kelly made the big purchase of the night buying that Ghost Rider, but I did get the Mezco Batman. I saw it there on the shelf. I told you to stick around to the end of the video to see if I actually pulled the trigger. I did pull the trigger. Huge fan. Michael Keaton is Batman. I'm sorry, but I don't have this version. I've got the NECA 12-inch. You can kind of see the side of the box up there beside those Batmobiles. And I've got the McFarlane figure, but this is the first Mezco I've ever purchased. So it is a Batman figure, so I think it's a pretty good place to start. But we did get the Batman 89 Mezco. Oh, and that is it. This is 13 minutes long, which is long enough. We're going to wrap it up now, guys. We're going to talk about some social media for The Man Collects. We're going to talk about Instagram. If you look at the description of this video, my About page on YouTube, or the splash on the screen for you right now, all that shows you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, send me a message, give me a follow, should you choose to. And then we've got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are first-time viewer to this content, or you've came back some several times and just haven't hit subscribe, consider clicking subscribe to The Man Collects and seeing what comes down the pipe here on the YouTube channel. That is it, guys. It's been a long weekend, a long week last week. I am tired. We're going to go in and wrap this up. I'll see you back here on Wednesday. You know why? Because the man always comes back around. Now, the person that gave me the idea to say that, I had to change it up a little bit. We can't have gimmick infringement here on The Man Collects. But, guys, I will see you back here on Wednesday.